Welcome to Kill Team Casuals, a podcast all about Kill Team filmed in 3 different time zones by 3 different gents. In today's episode, we are joined by one of our patrons. Ayo Adrian joins the casuals as we talk all things Kill Team. Enjoy.
Hey everybody, we're live. That's what?
Whoa.
What? This is how it happens. It's quick, it's fast, and it's dangerous, just like Ben in the bedroom. Welcome to Kill Team Casuals. We're joined, as always, by said SCP. It's Ben from Battle Brothers Tabletop.
What's up, gentlemen? Welcome, and throwing it over to Russ. Welcome, Russ from GFN. How are you, sir?
Thank you very much for that warm, experienced welcome. I'm going to throw this greeting up to our guest for the show. I've got one question as I throw this up. If you're here, who's keeping Commodore Rudy company? Oh, it's Ayo Adrian.
Me, I am so sorry, Rudy. I have betrayed you for the first and final time. Our friendship is over. I apologize. It's great to be here. Thank you guys for having me on again. And with that said, I'm gonna toss it back over, up, wherever. Toss it straight into the air. Hope it lands in the lap of my friend Reese of Threes to Wound.
Well, it missed, but it's okay. It was your first introduction throw, so it's okay. We'll allow it.
Yeah.
I played soccer. I'm sorry, I didn't play. I haven't played baseball in a while. My bad.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
I'm just gonna. We haven't had one of these for a while on camera.
Ooh, a bunda.
Ooh, ceremonial.
Was it a wet fart or was it the bunda? You will never know. Cheers.
Maybe it's both.
Hey, just catching up.
Thank you.
Wow, starting off pretty blue today. Jeez.
Yeah, it didn't
already
take
went
long.
blue on us.
Thank you
Blue
to the
Rush
chat.
Wet fart, blue.
Thank you to the
Blue
chats
Russ.
for pointing out that we're
it can
on
be,
time
brother.
as always, because we are. We're never late. Casuals arrive when we mean to. But we do have to explain why. We were having a very serious chat. The young people in the group, Adrian and Battle Brothers Tabletop, were explaining some new slang.
Mhm.
We had to find out what the Backrooms means. We had to find out what an SCP was.
no.
It was a very in-depth
SCP is a SCP is
Why
a
are you
super
doing this?
excellent person.
Exactly.
A super excellent person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So when you called me an SCP in the beginning, you
That's
were
what I
calling me
meant.
a super excellent person. Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm just
I'll
a
never
nice,
know.
a nice guy like that. It's another big week of Kill Team, and by that I mean it's not really. It's been pretty quiet. But
Yeah, nothing's happened.
we'd like to start our show talking about what we're working on in the Kill Team sphere. Adrian, do you want to kick us off, mate? What's on the hobble table for Lou? Just had a stroke.
Absolutely. Before I start, I would like to introduce my friend Jeff. Jeff is accompanying me on my
Nice.
desk.
Oh,
today.
nice.
The Goldblum.
He's my best friend. Exactly.
Does anybody here have a Goldblum impression they can pull out? I feel like Russ. I feel like you might have one.
I've never tried to do one before. That's the problem. So I'd be trying it live.
Try
do
one
it
right
live.
now. Try one now.
You'd be an SCP if you did it.
I mean, I feel like I have to pop a button, pop a second, and then go.
Oh.
What's he do when you go? I'm trying to think of the Jurassic Park where he's like,
yeah, just like weird
Like that.
noises.
yeah, weird noises. No, I don't really have a Jeff impression up in the old retinue. Apologies.
We'll workshop it.
Apologies.
We'll work on it.
I'll work on it next week. I'll bring one.
At least we got a button down, and that's how we know the show's going well. So. So apart from Jeff, what's on the painting table, Adrian?
So last week when I was in chat for the podcast, I took some very, very thorough notes from Ryan about how he built his intercessors for the tournament.
Nice.
So I'm getting another
Ooh.
box, and I'm taking the whole shebang. Everything I have right now has auto bolt rifles on it, so I need to switch it up, get some bolt rifles on those bad boys. I also need a sergeant with not a heavy bolt pistol and chainsword because not fun. So,
Oh no.
So, yeah, that's just me not knowing that you had to actually have the right weapons on the right models for them to be valid at tournaments.
Crazy.
We're going to our
Crazy
first
talk.
tournament. No, I'm going to my first tournament on June 4th in Kansas City.
Nice.
Ooh.
Can't remember what the
You say
tournament's called.
Kansas?
Gonna be honest.
No.
Kansas
City Open.
Oh, Kansas City.
The Kansas City
Yeah,
Open.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, we just figured this out. Not to hijack, we just
Yeah.
figured this out like last week that both myself and not Rudy, I was looking at Rudy in the chat. Me and Adrian will both be there.
Wow.
So we'll get to meet up IRL and
Nice.
hang out in person. Maybe even meet on the battlefield. How crazy would that be?
Destroy him, Adrian. Destroy. No, it'd
Now
be
I
great.
feel-
Yeah.
Legionaries have no place on my board, so we'll make sure. We're
Oof, those are fighting words, my friend.
Yeah. Oh,
I
no.
feel like this is a boxing press conference now where we've just brought the two fighters together and then made them awkwardly talk trash for our entertainment.
Yeah.
And I love it. I mean,
get in each other's
Just get
faces,
right
and
up
end
in each other's
smiling.
face. Yeah.
Exactly. And then our beers touch, and then it's just a weird sensation. Anyways,
well, there we
No,
go. So new
intercessors.
intercessors
Yeah.
ready to crush Ben's Legionnaires. So Ben, maybe that takes it over to you. I'm assuming you're building another Legionnaire kill team because that's your thing.
Oh man. Well, so yes and no.
Oh,
I found my one problem with Kill Team, guys.
Oh.
I found my one singular problem with Kill Team. It's a perfect game for me, except for at some point you just run out of things to convert for it. And so I've been wanting to sort of take it, one step further. So I've been sort of building and converting weird, like random 40k stuff. So like here's a Chaos Biker that I've converted. So he's got like the chopper thing going on. Instead of just a stubby little wheel, I'll give him some chains. And with 10th right around the corner, who knows if any of this will be any good? But it is fun just to hobby on and sort of tinker with. But then aside from that,
You're going to put some wavy banners with like cutting out of tins on the back of those poles.
Either
They
that,
look like banner poles.
that or maybe green stuff, or I'm thinking I'll run chain like back and forth and have like a dead guardsman on it or something, like a
Oh, that'd be
skeleton
cool.
maybe.
Maybe a basket
Yeah.
on the front. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with a little bell.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
streamers.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute. I'm
What I
looking
do
forward.
want to do though is a suicide clutch on a bike where it's just like a car clutch, but like on the side of the bike, like back in World War II. I'm gonna throw one of those on there. But yeah, that and just getting ready for I'm TOing my first event in like 2 weeks, so I have some work to do for that. Packet needs to go out this week. All this kind of good stuff. Yeah, I gotta learn how to. Yeah, isn't that funny? Me TOing, that's funny. And then also I just need to prep for. I need to prep for June. I need to prep for KCO, and so we'll see. I got to prep to take down intercession. Yeah, I just want to wipe the floor with
the
intercession.
matchup.
Yeah.
You know where the meta is now. There you go. It's just the competition is really just about you two. The others are just chaff in the way.
Oh, who cares?
Of building up
Who cares?
the finale.
This is just between me and Adrian. Yeah, yeah. How about you, Reese? What you working on?
Yes, I was super chuffed. I finally finished painting the novitiates and the Kroot that I was working on. The two kill teams that have been on the paint table for a while are both done. And the novitiates, all 20 of them, I'm glad to see the back of them because they took way longer than I was expecting to paint.
It takes forever, man.
Yeah, and now I'm going back to the original cheese list. I'm painting up the Tau Pathfinders because they've been on my table
nice.
since how long ago did that come out?
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're going to get a lick of paint because I'm really up to date with the meta. Finger on the pulse.
Obviously,
They're still
finally
good,
bringing
right?
Pathfinders. Yeah,
I mean,
they probably are still great.
I heard they're still good. So,
they're definitely still good. Just not great on Into the Dark. Not as good on Into the Dark, but still very good.
I think there's issues going into Gellerpox as well.
Oh,
I've heard.
okay.
Yeah, that's a tough.
To be fair,
matchup.
everything has issues. To be fair, everything has issues going into Gellerpox.
That's true. And also to be fair, just
coming soon too.
Oh yes,
end of April, isn't it, or something? Sometime in April they tend to do them. Or not, I tend to do them maybe like something X months.
Yeah,
I think April's
we're waiting.
coming up.
It's like where the heck is it supposed to be? Yeah, we're waiting.
So anything could change. I feel like for that.
You never know.
Yeah, because the nerf really
Custodians
didn't
could go
hurt
down to
Gellerpox at all.
2 APL. Who knows?
Could be
Could happen.
full APL custodian skin. Who knows?
Back again. Double it up. Yeah.
6 APL
I'd take that.
custodes. I'm here for it. Russ, what's on your table?
Exactly.
We got some sneak peek pics of what you're working on. It may surprise few.
Yeah.
But tell us about it.
It'll surprise no one. So I'm working on 2 teams simultaneously,
Ooh.
but one of them is obviously Legionaries, just because I can't. I've got Slanesh or what you call it, Emperor's Children. I've got the Nurgle team, which is obviously the one I like to run because I've had him painted for the longest. I don't have a Zinch team, but I'm now
that's the only
building
reason why. That's the only singular reason why you like to run them.
Ages ago, man. Ages before they were mint. I just keep playing them because they are good. To be fair, I'm going to run all these other teams as Nurgle if I go to a competition. But I'm building a Berserkers team. I'm building them as so Khorne. I know it's heresy to build the Balefire Acolyte, but I do want them to be a decent team, so I am building it. So I built them all, just painting them up. And I also, because my Blooded team is technically Wargame Atlantic models and not G-dubs, and there's a possibility that at some point I want to use them in an actual G-dubs tournament. I've started building, the Jackals kit.
Nice.
Unreal.
So it's a great kit. So I've started building a Blooded team using them as the frame because I thought that'd be quite cool. I don't know how far I'll get because they're very melee. There's not a lot of sniper models there, so I'm gonna have to be quite creative. So I might have to buy, I don't know, some of those Blackstone Fortress guys and throw them in. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on at the moment.
Very nice. One thing
Chaos all the way.
One thing I wanted to highlight last week. We were meant to do it last week, but we didn't because of who we are as people.
I blame Ben.
I always blame Ben. Was a highlight. We obviously had the Old Sprue UU competition had been running for a little while.
Oh yeah.
We had the voting. It all happened live. If you're in the Discord, you will already know these results, but I thought that we would actually just post it here as well. I'm going to put it on screen because I'm a fancy computer man now. But it was Rogue Guinea Pig was our winner, and he's got the amazing Deathwatch kill team there.
Oh yeah.
They were stupendous. I don't want to brag. I'm pretty sure I put them in the mix to be able to win it. So technically that makes me the winner.
Is this
makes me the winner.
Is this how it's going to be?
This is how it's going to be.
I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure it was me. And I boxed up his, because I sent him his, he chose novitiates for his kill team box.
Yeah.
And so I boxed him up and I put in some other swag in there and I wrote him a note.
Yeah.
And I think I was the one who nominated his stuff.
No, so
I think it was me.
You just did the work that I didn't want to do.
Was me.
We'll go back to the tape and we'll sort this out. And we will fight it out. But I'm just thinking now in future for all potential future painting competitions, it should definitely be a bit like The Voice or something like that, where we have teams.
Really? I like this.
And we have some pride.
We have to push them.
Yeah. So we can push them and promote them and get behind our nominees.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Because we get along so well. So I just want us to fight on everything we do. I just want
I like that. Okay,
I like this.
We'll champion each other's. Okay.
I like that.
So Emmanuel is still doing.
Have a guest judge on each week.
Yeah, we've got one already. So
not that you're not judgy already, but
Emmanuel is still doing painting competitions in the Discord as well. I believe currently it's about basing. Is this
all that base?
All about that base. And
no trouble.
There could be new ones coming up in the future, so keep an eye.
Freaking Russ.
Out in the Discord.
I thought you were just going to ignore me,
no,
but you stopped, and I was like, no trouble.
I was
going.
I was ready for the full performance.
That's the only line I know.
Look, there'll be more competitions, is what I'm saying. So stay with us. Another thing I wanted to touch on, I don't know if you guys have been aware. Ben, you had the best reason to know about this and did somehow miss this while you were packing boxes of them. But the latest, a lot of the boarding action box sets are now containing the kill teams in them, which we're seeing more and more. And I know there's been
now, is this the pre-orders ones or the ones that have been released?
Yeah,
a bit of both. A bit of both. There's the two newest ones I think that are going up on pre-order soon were the Orcs and the Eldari. So both they've got the Corsair teams and the Commandos teams in there now. But
That's
yeah,
a good one. The ad.
I know with Russ's theory hammer that G Dubs is still sneakily getting us to play more 40k. What are your thoughts, Russ? Is this got your tinfoil hat on?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, and there's potentially that where they're like, well, I don't know. This feels like I don't know if this is good or bad. I mean, that orc set looks amazing. I'm probably out of sync with what pictures are actually coming up. But
it's
the orc
chaos
set
at the moment.
class.
You were close.
Yeah,
I'm trying to Google it up right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got another one. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if how this fits in, but like I know my theory was always like they want as many people playing 40k as possible. They've got this solid gold product where they're like, this is great. 40k is awesome. Everyone loves it if they play it. We just need to get them to play it. So let's give everyone who's playing Kill Team a real good, like basically make sure they've got a team, because these teams are like a special character and two kill teams. And or like something to that effect. I mean, the Orc one's got a lot in it. That seems like a real good kit.
Yeah,
but the Admech one is, it's one dude, 3 breaches, and then if you've got enough models for a kill team, the rest is your kill team. And the Eldari one is just 2 Corsairs and Banshees. I mean, Banshees are class. Yeah, and the Jinzar.
Yeah,
Jane.
Jane's
Plain Jane. I don't know what her name is, but
As
yeah.
her friends call her Plain Jane. Yeah.
Yeah, not to her face though, because she will skin you. And she's got that thing. We were talking about Krull, weren't we? She's got that glaive. Did we talk about Krull on the podcast, or was that something that we talked?
We spoke about Krull.
Was it last week?
Last week,
it feels like it was years ago. I can't remember. That was like an offline chat where we just got into. I can't remember anyway. Yeah, it's a glaive. Gotta love a glaive. Gotta love a glaive.
In some ways, I think it's good. Like, I think the Admech one is good because it's got the Sakarans and the Skitari all in.
That's a great set.
One set.
Yeah.
So I think that's really, really cool because that's an annoying set to get otherwise. And some of them too, I guess, is logical. Like the Chaos Legionnaires one makes sense because it's an upgrade sprue.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and it's an upgrade.
Do you not feel like they've missed a trick? I mean, I know I've just realized now it's not actually meant to be Kill Team, but Legionaries, Blooded, and Abaddon, that would be the set, right? You got your Cultists. That would be a much easier set, I think.
Ooh.
Anyway.
You know what I wish? Looking at those, the Gene Stealer Cults kit, a huge bummer is it would have been great if they would have put in Neophytes, Killer Morph, and then a Sanctus or something like that. That would have been really great for Kill Teamers because that team is a real bear to have to put together. And
did you pick
a lot of stuff?
The one Kill Team that Reese hasn't lined up on the screenshots?
Yeah. Just that. Oh, that's the singular reason.
You can see the screen lighting up as he's searching Wormblade Kill Team. But added to the slideshow.
Yeah. But that's the only one. That seems like a little bit of a bummer that I wish they would have done that for that team. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. Like all things considered. Yeah. Also, here's what I think. I think it's not just getting Kill Team people to play 40K. I think they're doing the other thing around as well. Yeah, I think they're trying to get some 40K people to also buy into Kill Team, because how many people are buying these boxes? A ton. And GW is doing the scumbaggy thing where they're sending out stores like 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes at launch. And then 3 weeks later, they're like, here, have as many boxes as you want after everybody's already pre-ordered. But yeah, so I think they're also trying to get people into Kill Team as well. Just you know, lubing the situation in every way possible, where it's just, you know, less friction to get into all games. This is just
lubed up fireman's pole. I like it.
Yeah.
Adrian, have you got?
Greased. I meant to say greased.
Greased. What are your thoughts, Adrian?
Got the coconut oil.
Is Russ's conspiracy theory? Are we onto something here?
Oh no,
absolutely. I think marketing is marketing is marketing. I can imagine that a lot of people that do play 40K will absolutely transition into Kill Team just because of that. I wonder, though, how effective getting Kill Team people into 40K that will be. Because of the price point. A huge selling point on Kill Team already is that it's infinitely cheaper, doesn't require as many materials, doesn't require as much literature, etc., making it a lot more manageable for folks that don't want to spend a whole lot or don't have a whole lot of extra time, especially like all of the selling points of Kill Team, I feel like really make it hard for someone to fully transition or get into another. It feels like 40K is a totally different lifestyle or requires a totally different lifestyle to fit into someone's schedule than Kill Team does. That's been my experience, at least.
100%.
So I wonder, it feels more one way, more of a one-way street, if that makes sense.
On that lubed pole.
Are you saying then that people who play Kill Team are I think what Adrian is saying that people who play Kill Team have more of a life than people who play 40K.
Wow.
I think that's what he's trying to
There's
say.
potential.
Wow.
For that.
I was reading between the lines there, but I think that's what he was saying.
So just to clarify.
Let's just quote him.
No, I think
No, you're right.
Yeah, I was just
finish it, Russ.
let's scorch some ground. No.
Hell yeah, I'll drink to that. Hell yeah.
No, I think that's totally. I think that is true. I think I would be really, but the thing is, though, I'd be really interested to know if, because they've got like the Chaos team, for example, they've got the Legionaries in. Are Legionaries getting rules, individual unit rules? Like, are they? Because I don't know in big 40K if a unit of Chaos Space Marines can have a Shrive Talon, can have an Anointed. Like, that doesn't seem.
I know
to make
you
any
can
sense.
take. I can speak to that answer, Russ, as the resident
Obviously.
expert on 40K here. Yeah,
Of course. I mean, I was asking you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I just assumed. I think everybody here knew it. I think everybody knew that the correction that was directed straight to me.
Well, as soon as you said
heavy chain
people who
axe,
play 40K, have less of a life, we just assumed it was you.
yeah. Well, no, I don't play. I just watch from a distance. I don't play. I've never played a single game of 40K.
Feels like that's worse, right? You know what I mean? I don't have fun. I watch people have fun.
I just watch people.
Watches from the war.
Are people who play 40K actually having fun?
Adrian, that's what he does.
Are people playing 40K actually having fun?
Not as much as you are watching them.
Watching you, watching us.
Watching them.
Anyways, you can take a balefire acolyte, and then you can take a heavy chain axe. I know those two things for sure. That's all
cool.
I know. But I know you could
a balefire acolyte. That's cool.
Yeah, because balefire will like cast and do really cool stuff, and that's all I know.
Unit. God, I feel bad, but 40K sounds like it's getting more interesting to me now.
Just
I didn't know it was getting that good.
I can sell you a knife.
Come admire. Join me in the back rooms, Russ. Join me in the back rooms, and we'll admire together.
All the
Look at all these
SCPs in the
SCPs
back rooms.
over here. Huh? Yeah, I'll wiggle on it. Coconut oil. Don't mind if I do. It's me slipping in.
Well, hey, you can't lick your fingers before you touch the coconut oil, and it's not sanitary.
That's
I brought my own, sir. I'm not using.
Whoa,
Ben, I'm not using communal orgy coconut oil, please, sir.
Okay,
I bring my own.
Take it that far.
I bring my own.
We haven't taken it that far. Jeez, we have a guest on this podcast.
I am so glad I told these guys
gracious.
about SCPs and Backrooms. He's
It's probably some like it will come at the end of the pod and be like, it's like cryptocurrency, and we were like, oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. Oh,
we took that in the wrong direction.
No, we are now crypto boys. We're the crypto boys.
The crypto boys.
This podcast
Crypto
is
casuals.
Dogecoin.
Yes. Exactly.
Crypto casuals.
We know this week there is speaking of crypto, not a segue that is relevant here, but Adepticon is later this week. I like how I handled that turn. Hopes,
Crypticon,
dreams. What do we think we'll see? Is it because obviously Ben, will it
Warhammer
be 10th
stuff.
edition, or there is? It says Kill Team stuff will be announced. What do we think? Is it just the next?
Did you guys see the most recent article?
Give us NIDS.
Yes,
please.
NIDS.
Give us NIDS for the love of all that is Kill Team. Please.
Is it going to be for
man?
Listen to this, guys. This is the Warcom article from
I'm
today.
having to play with freaking 3 warriors and 5 gene stealers with dumb rules for months.
It's
man.
rough.
Not good. Just some updated models. Like I was talking to Ben a long time ago. We were talking about adding like gargoyles. What if we had gargoyles like on the Kill Team set? You know what I mean? Like different units that just make sense, that aren't super overscaled. We need it. We need NIDS, updated NIDS rules at the very least. So
because Harlequins have fly, don't they, on open play? So you could have gargoyles. It's not too overpowered.
I mean, they have fly on Into the Dark as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you can't fly through walls, can you? You can just go over other models
No.
That
and
attitude.
barricades.
I think that's
Yeah,
I think
no,
the
sour attitude.
Just like a gargoyle slamming against a wall. Splat. It's like, damn.
That's lost another operative.
that
That's the
orc
third one
attitude,
this
man.
turning
Another
point.
one. It's going to happen.
I think the NIDS thing is definitely it has the most groundswell around it. People are definitely that's what we want.
Yeah.
And these tease videos, Ben, you were saying something on Warcom. What were you showing us or telling us about?
Yeah, I was looking for it. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. But there was something like the wording. It's Space Hulk. We're getting Space Hulk is what I think.
Yeah,
I'm
it
playing
looked
the
like
flag.
it looked
I
like
think
that.
we're
This-
just getting Space Hulk. I
this
think that's all it
Hulk-
is. We're not
that was
getting
the
new
line.
Terminators. Yeah, it was something like
This
you might want
Hulk
to
needs
give this
space.
some space. Like,
Yeah.
oh come on, it's Space Hulk.
I saw that
100%.
as well, and
then
I was just like,
Are we sad about that though?
Sorry,
are people gutted by that?
No, but here's what I think. By the way, hold on, my child has just entered the room. I'm sorry. So here's what I think. I think everybody's talking about, we're getting new Terminators. No, we're not. We're not getting new Terminators. Nothing new. We're getting nothing new. If we're getting Terminators, it's the same old garbage Terminators, just in a new box.
Oh,
Watch it.
no. You know what? They can't be.
I
If
don't
they're
think
doing
so,
new
man.
Space Hulk, yeah, exactly. If they're doing new Space
Yeah.
Hulk, it'll be new Terminator models, and I think
Surely, right?
new Gene Stealers as well.
And that'll be the only way
I
to get
think
them
if
for
they do that.
6 months. And so if you miss the
Yeah,
pre-order,
and exactly, and they'll
you'll be
make
like
20
this nose on the
boxes.
glass, like,
and
"I
that'll
missed
be it."
out."
Yeah,
Can't
it'll be like
work
Ben
on
watching
days
from the
like Black Friday.
shadows. Yeah,
Let me pass my child off here. 1 second.
I still reckon I would really like to see. I'm hoping there's a Kill Team announcement for some Votan. I want those. They're ready to go. Get them into Kill
Yeah,
Team.
That'd
That
be
team,
awesome.
just the standard box set, the standard group of troops. Already makes a Kill Team. Get them in there. It's an easy win.
What's the rumor that's been bouncing around in the Discord servers? Like maybe Leagues of Votan versus Beastmen?
Yeah,
Is that sort of what's been bouncing around?
I have.
why am I hearing?
I've been
Beastmen?
hearing Beastmen for like a year. I don't know if it's true, but I would love it to be
It's just
true.
Ben.
Yeah, it's me.
Have
mean,
you
it's
ever
not-
seen Beastmen in a 40k context? Because that's normally a Warhammer fantasy.
Blackstone
Yeah,
Fortress.
Blackstone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
there was
crap.
2 Beastmen
Okay.
with autogun.
No kidding.
But yeah,
Holy. Hang
Because
on, I'm
it-
gonna Google this while we're talking.
in Horus Heresy, they come up a bunch in the Siege of Terror because they talk about like waves of these beast men coming across and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, really?
Like I thought maybe 30k might get like Chaos factions might get like quote unquote beastmen, but like the Blackstone Fortress ones. But I think
Holy
that would be
crap,
actually pretty
yeah.
cool.
You hear it? Yeah.
I don't know how they would
Yeah.
separate them from Kroot, but yeah.
Yeah, and or just
You know
how
what'd be
they're
cool?
different from
They get
Guardsmen.
stunned if they charge. Give them more like avalanche of muscle, like an army-wide rule. Like if they charge, but it's like
God.
it's just like one mortal wound. It couldn't be 3. That would be too much.
D1.
But
Deal
like, it would have
D1
to-
mortal wounds.
D1. No, it'd be like on a.
And you have to roll. If you don't
deal.
roll, it doesn't count.
Yes, exactly. Have to
divided
roll.
by thick. No, it would be like on a 3-up. You what you call it? You deal what you call it. If you charge more than 3 inches, so you can't be just like 3 inches. It's got to be like get the speed up. If you charge more than 3 inches away,
1 inch punch,
on
baby.
on a 3, 3 inch, and you 1 mortal wound, and then there's a big one who gets. The classic big one, Minotaur. Oh my god! Oh my god, a Minotaur? Yes. You know
That
what?
would be kinda
Yes,
nice, yeah.
Beastman. Yes.
Okay, well, Russ is on board. So
You know what this
we'd be
sounds
happy-
like?
40k Minotaur? Yes, please.
Listen.
That's a Zope,
Hold
I'm
on.
pretty
Chaos Beastmen. What you're describing is just the blooded kill team. Chaos
Yeah.
Beastmen with a
Yes.
Minotaur is just blooded.
So basically,
Yeah.
just kit bash your own, Russ. Is what we're
I don't think
saying.
they're going to innovate that much. They're not going to innovate that much. Come on, guys. But yeah, basically, that's what I want. I want
Yeah.
a better like a different blooded. Although blooded feels quite mid-range to me. A mixture between mid-range and then some punchy combat. But in real, I think the punchy combat for them almost feels like a trap for me. And it
is.
I don't know. I feel like they're mid-range. They're
All
like
they can do is finish
pistol
off people
range.
that are already wounded.
yeah. Even
they're-
the
Beastmen would be more like
Ogren.
my initiates, or
Something
just very,
like that
very
would be good.
punchy in your face kind of thing. Yeah.
That would be a cool one, like because they have to be all getting in combat if they're, horns. You get a bonus for charging, so their rules should complement the fact that they're in combat or getting into combat. I think.
What do they charge you with? What weapons do they have? Did you say, Russ?
What, the horns? What do you mean?
Yeah,
They'll have auto pistols.
One more time.
And rubbish.
One more time.
Horns.
No,
No. What? I mean horns.
Horns.
Yes, horns. Yes,
That's what they be doing.
horns. There you go. Yeah.
In this
Oh,
picture,
that.
they also have chain swords.
Yes, and
Yes.
auto.
Oh,
those
from
auto
the
pistols.
Blackstone.
Yeah, they'll have some stuff.
Yeah.
I think too they need
That'd
to
be
have
cool. I would love that.
like rules
I actually would like that.
for like being like gang, like, you know, extra benefits for getting multiple of them in combat too. So it's like it encourages you even
Ooh,
more
packs.
to get lots of charges. So
Mm.
like, yeah, the hunting packs kind of things. I think that would
Ooh.
be very cool.
Ooh.
Ali, Primaris Painter said, we'd be so much more possibilities for loyalist ab humans. And I agree, because rattlings. Yes,
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
rattlings.
Holy
Yeah,
crap,
love
that'd be
rattlings.
awesome.
I'm just going to say rattlings, because you could be like Rattling Knife Man. You know what I mean? Brett Riverboat, Rattling Knife Man. He's got like a
Rattling
knife in his
Shanker.
teeth. He's-
Riverboat
Yeah.
rattling knife man.
Brett Riverboat. That's his name. Brett
Riverboat?
Riverboat. Knife Man. That was it. Yeah.
I'm on board with it. I'm on
Boat.
board
That'd
with
be cool.
Riverboat.
Brett Riverboat. Knife Man. Red Dwarf.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or but
That would
yeah,
be a cool
I,
team.
I think Reese, I think you're right on the money with Leagues of Votan. They're the perfect kill team right in a box. Put them out, release them. And here's the thing. It would totally make sense to do Leagues of Votan, maybe with an upgrade sprue, maybe with not, because their format is a team with an upgrade sprue and then a brand new team. That's the
Yeah.
format, right? We look at basically almost every box is typically existing team with an upgrade sprue and then something totally new. So that would sort of fit right along with that.
They can't do an upgrade sprue. It's like they're brand new kits.
I know.
There's no
so
chance
they probably
they'll
won't get
get
an
it.
upgrade.
Two
No
heads
chance.
on
Especially
it.
with
Yeah.
10th edition as well.
Yeah, true.
With 10th coming.
What
I think that's
about-
just
Do
going
you
to
want
be
to see
what they
Beastmen
were.
or Nids more?
Ooh.
You know what?
Nids is
Having
what we
just
need.
talked
The game
about
needs
it,
Nids.
this is what we need.
Yeah,
but I now
think
want
Nids is more
Beastmen.
important.
No, I kind of want
The seed's
Beastmen
been
now.
planted.
Now,
The seed's been planted.
now that I know there's a possibility of a Minotaur with like a chain hammer or something like that. You know,
You
like
said a chain
electro
hammer.
knuckle
man.
Put him on
dusters.
his freaking anatomy. Frick.
Chain hat.
Oh yeah,
Chain hat.
two chain swords
Put it on
on
his
his head.
That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
god,
Chainsaw Man.
that's the one.
Just-
Or drills, something
Chain
like that.
sombrero.
That'd be amazing. Oh,
Ooh,
That's
there
what
we
I
go.
Mm.
that's what I want.
So-
Well, like
so-
Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like
Fatality.
So actually, Adrian,
There
I've
you
just
go.
had G-Dubs on the phone. They said, unfortunately, due to this conversation, Nids are out. They've cancelled them. It's
No.
Beastmen with
I
chain
quit. I'm done.
sombreros
Good talking to you guys. Yeah.
and horns.
I quit. Rage quitting kill team forever. Yeah. Sad.
That's what happens. They listen to this show and they take everything we say to heart. They take the feedback.
Yeah.
This is
And they
They
just
said
take
this-
it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, this is the
They've started
people-
putting games of 40k inside tents now, so Ben can't peep. That's what it is. They've got little privacy, little discretion screens just to keep out the prying peepers.
Yeah, not even my
I got
binoculars
blinds all around
can
the stand. Yeah.
help me out. Yeah.
Watching those
Put me on house arrest, man.
Yeah, got those heat goggles, so you can feel the dice roll.
Oh no!
Oh,
well,
Lord.
look, a lot of people come here to
Beastmen.
hear us talk Kill Team. Not really. The others come here for everyone's favorite game show, which is Legions of Russ. But it's a little bit different, and part of why we've got Adrian here today. Russ, this is your game. What's happening today? Please take us through it.
Legions of Russ. Those of you who remember will remember when Ayo Adrian was on here last. He hosted Legions of Russ so that I could win it. Basically, he did me a solid. He was like, you know what, Russ, you don't get a chance. These guys need to be humbled. These fools. So I'm going to host it. I'll give them all the chances in the world, but you're going to win it, obviously. Obviously, you know what? I'm actually trying to remember. I don't know if I did. I didnn't. I was going to say I don't think I actually won that.
I know
No,
you
Ben
did.
definitely won that
I
one.
think
Who won?
No, it was
nah,
Ben. Ben
I think so.
definitely won.
Oh, it was Ben definitely.
Oh, did
won.
I? Pretty-
Oh,
Did I
I'm
win?
actually,
Yeah, you
I'm
won
actually
that
pretty
one.
sure.
Did I
I'm
actually
pretty
win?
sure.
Time, yeah. Yeah, you
No,
actually won
I'm-
that time. Whenever
I'm pretty sure you're misremembering this.
I would rather
I
it was
think-
Russ.
That's right.
I think we're.
I
I think we're all
remember it
Memory
like
is
it was
fleeting.
yesterday. Yep, I remember it all.
Memory's
It's all
fleeting.
coming back to me now. Yep, it's all
maybe we
coming
should,
back to me now.
Think a little harder. Think a little harder. I'm not too
When
sure
you
who
have
won.
so
I'm not
many
too sure that would,
victories, it can be
you know.
hard to keep track
Chat?
of it all.
But yeah, no,
Chat.
no, don't come to us, A chat.
Where's
I definitely
Joe?
won.
Where's Joe
Let's
when we need
leave
him?
it. Let's leave it there. I won. No. Yeah. So Adrian is going to be hosting Legions of Russ so that we can all compete in Legions of Russ. But it is still going to be played up inside itself a couple of times,
Ooh.
and then we're going to do our best. Oh, is it?
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Are we ready?
I'm
It hasn't
ready. I'm
happened
ready.
Okay.
So you tell me
Do
when.
you want me
Question
to?
is, are y'all ready?
Oh,
Russ.
Exactly.
Yeah, ready for this?
Usual host, are you ready?
Am I
for
ready?
A
You know what?
potentially humbling experience.
Massively.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
I
Yes, I'm ready.
I was born
Reese,
humble.
listen. This is the one time we have to join forces.
Yes.
All that matters
Oh.
now is that Russ does not win his own segment.
This is like Monopoly with
The enemy of my
family,
enemy
and
is
you
my
pick on
friend.
one sibling. You bankrupt that one sibling every time.
Reese, are you ready?
Good luck.
Bring the thunder from down under.
You
My
better
man.
believe it, baby.
Oh goodness.
The HBK is ready.
And Ben, are you ready to unleash
Yes.
Bam Bam Bigelow?
Yes.
Oh,
The one, the
Yes.
only.
The landslide is ready to take you
Landslide.
down. Yes. I just love the idea of like of a wrestling arena, wrestling ring, and somebody
Yeah.
coming out to like the intro to the landslide, just like and just in the background Stevie Nicks. Landslide, bring it down. Yeah.
that'd be intimidating.
These
Anyone
hardcore
who was
entrance ever,
powerful
just
enough
make it work.
to make that work. Oh, intimidating. Well, so should I play it up over, inside, and under itself?
Think so?
What do you say,
Good
Adrian?
luck to
Let's
us.
do it.
We'll only say this once. It's finally time for Legions of Russ.
Who is that singer? Beautiful voice. Beautiful.
Oh,
Love to hear him do a
Liquid.
version of Landslide, actually.
shit.
Little pitchy. Little pitchy. Oh, I'll do it for you guys. I will do it.
Eh, don't ask. Don't ask. He's
Oh.
reaching for the guitar as we speak.
Yeah.
Let's and obviously
Anyway,
as
here's
always,
Landslide.
chat. Make sure you're playing along. You can.
Oh
Also,
no, I've got to
this
turn the
is-
chat off this time.
Yeah, hide the
Oh,
chat.
no.
for
Yeah, you
yourself.
do. You dirty rotten cheater.
Chat, I miss you, chat already. Adrian, do you know how well do you know the rules? Do you want to give us a lowdown of the rules?
This is your show, my man. I think
Shall I
it
go
would
through?
only be right if we heard the rules from your voice.
I'll give us a rule. So, welcome to Legions of Russ. In today's Legions of Russ, we have a guest. Adrian will be our host, and he will be giving us our clue, riddle / wordplay thing that describes potentially a legion of a chapter of Space Marines. It could be a Chaos Warband. It could be a Xenos faction. It could be anything, so don't get too comfortable. It could be unknown. It could be your favorite. We just don't know. The victory points are scored in two ways. There is a partial guess. The first person to get a partial guess will get 1 victory point. If they did get that partial guess without clues, so before we go into clues, they will get an additional victory point. So 2 victory points if you can get a partial guess before clues. Once the partial guess is done, we move on to the completion guess. If you can complete the Legions of Russ riddle, that means you get a victory point. And if you have managed to do all of this without getting any clues, so you got the partial and then you got the completion guess, that means you get 4 victory points, the big old smackaroo. And those are the rules to Legions of Russ. As always, your name is your buzzer. If you're playing in the chat, just type your name. You don't have to again. If you're playing here, obviously Reese, Ben, and me have got to say our names for how our guesses to be valid. Whew. And them's is the rules. And we'll move over and hand over to Adrian.
Them's the
All right.
rules. Okay.
Them's
so
the rules.
chat, for posterity, I will be paying attention to who is saying what for the sake
Nice
of
to have
making
a host who's
that-
paying attention for once.
Yeah, cares about the people. I love it. It's weird.
I'm gonna go to hell. Bro, I want to get invited again. What are you? Don't mess this up for me, Ben. Come on, bro. What are you doing? All right, gentlemen. Are we ready?
Let's do
No. My
Yes,
God.
Let's do it
this is
anyways. Let's do it anyways.
tense.
All right,
Riddle.
Reese, you and me, baby. I the tiger, Reese. I the tiger. We got it.
Okay. The first riddle. This is a Loyalist Space Marine chapter. Just so you know. Okay. Here we go. It comes for us all. Every man, woman, and child. There are none who can oppose it. It comes.
Ben,
Y'all
I
feel
have a
like
partial
bowling?
guess.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I
guess,
thought you were
go ahead.
done. Whoa.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm sorry. I
no,
thought you were
no, no.
done. Death?
No, not quite. Not quite.
Oh.
That is correct. That is correct. Death.
Sorry.
Look
I
at
want to
this.
apologize. I thought you were finished. I thought you were finished. I want to apologize.
What
That's
did
very
you
rude of
think
me to my
if-
guest
What was
guest
it-
host.
What was the rest of your guess if you thought he was done? Death.
Shut up,
what?
Reese. We got a point. Shut
Oh,
up,
okay,
Reese.
okay.
Reese, we got a point.
My
We got a
guess is
point.
death.
The rest of
This is
the
a low blow.
a little bit. The
I
rest of the
apologize.
riddle-
I humble myself. I apologize.
The rest of the riddle
Please.
is swing and a miss. That's the rest of the riddle. I'm going to go ahead and repeat it.
Ben. Death strike.
That's right.
Yeah, we won.
Congrats to Ben for getting the first riddle. Wow.
Oh, wow.
It
That's a
is
cool chapter
the
name.
Death Strike chapter. Yeah. It's one of them. Nobody knows nothing about them.
That's it. That's it.
That's the whole thing.
Perfect. That's just what we
It's-
like around here.
That
Records
is
have
the
been covered up by the
classic.
Inquisition. We don't know anything about them, and we probably shouldn't. So
Oh, the
yeah,
Death
that's
Strike. Well,
the
that was
first riddle.
wonderful.
Well, that's,
That's,
four
yeah,
victory
that's the first
points.
That's a big
That's a
snub.
full
Step it
victory
up,
point at the
losers.
Ben.
4 points to Ben.
Step it up.
Yeah.
Wait, Ben,
I-
loser.
Get on my
maybe
level,
he
boys.
deserves
Loser, just Russ,
maybe
not
3.
me.
Yes. Yes,
maybe
loser.
3.
Yes. They have a
Okay,
cool
That's
for anybody looking. They have kind of a
Ooh.
cool chapter badge.
I like
Oh,
it.
that's the same as the Rainbow
Is
Warriors.
that the same as the Rainbow Warriors?
the same
Yeah.
wing shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You're looking
So,
the right
that's,
one,
that's
Ben.
the Death Strike. Yeah.
okay.
Interesting.
okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
Ultramarine.
Yeah,
Little
just
bit.
Ultramarines.
Little copycat.
So it's just
Yeah,
Ultramarines.
It's Ultramarines.
Blue power
different
armor.
name. It's like,
Good
we wanna
stuff.
be edgy.
All
We're
right.
not like them, man. Not just a phase.
Death in the name. Death Marine.
They're Ultramarines
Strike
that love
people.
death metal and just aren't understood by their peers or their
Strike
authorities.
come with
That's fair.
death.
Strike them with death.
Just the
It's an
misunderstanding.
effective strike.
Did
an
Ben beat the
effective
chat
strike.
there as
Very
well,
effective
Adrian? Did he beat
Oh.
everyone?
Oh, did I
Oh,
beat
I
that
the
don't think
people?
anybody
Ben.
in chat got it.
Oh,
Really? Not
I don't
even
think
Laxcallion
so.
or Ali?
not the
Prime House
rooster.
Painter?
No
Jeez.
guesses. Chat is saying that I'm a little quiet though. I'm trying to speak a little bit louder, so I apologize, chat.
Yeah, sorry, nothing. no.
But I don't think there were any guesses.
There we go. All right, Ben, 4 for 4, my friend.
Admiral Rudy
Four.
does say this. He says, I think I had that about half a second before Ben. But sorry, Rudy, did you
I
put it in the
think-
chat?
I
Put it in the chat
think
then?
chat, Rudy.
I think Rudy should get it then.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be that
Let's
guy.
split it.
But I
Let's
think
split
I think Rudy gets it though, doesn't he? Right? Yeah. Good. Good going.
I will say, I
I
do
will
have the
give it to
advantage because he
Rudy.
has to type it out.
Yeah,
Having
true.
to type it out in the chat, that's definitely at a handicap there.
Oh no,
Alright.
that's what I was doing as well. I had it, but I started typing it out,
That's where you went wrong.
and then you said it. So
Rookie.
technically,
Rookie mistake.
Yeah. You know what it
that's
is?
on you, bro.
I'm not normally playing the game. I'm not, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
that's the only reason I didn't get it.
Well, you know what they say. You know what they say, guys. Those who can't do host. So
Oh,
Wow.
that only applies to not to Adrian because
I am
we're
looking.
blessed
I'm
with
looking forward to
Adrian's
next
presence.
week. I'm looking forward to next week.
But That's what I say about you, Russ. They say, those Russ is
Specifically.
Russ, he can't do, but he can host. Yeah.
Russes that can't do should stop. That's the one I hear a lot of.
Yep.
They should quit.
Yeah.
All right.
They should stop. Yeah.
Round
People
2.
say that to me a lot, actually. It's kind of weird.
See,
Round
look, Russ,
2.
since you've been in the game, mate, you're nothing. You just bring it into disrepute. This is why you host, because we're going to do it. I'm getting
ready. I'm getting my breathing exercises down.
We're playing it up over for round 2.
Good luck to us. We'll only say this once. It's finally time for Legions of Russ.
Hey, wow. Round 2, baby.
So good.
I want some points.
Okay. I think this one should count for 4 points. It's only one word.
Ooh.
And it's a Loyalist Space Marine chapter.
Ooh.
So it's a, if you will, what we call in the industry a one-hitter.
One-hitter quitter.
So, one-hitter quit. Don't be a quitter. Be a one-hitter.
Russ.
Exactly.
Ben Campbell.
That is 2
So
words.
was that not the clue?
Not.
I didn't know Ben
one
Campbell
is
was
all
a
you need.
chapter.
One is all you need. One is all you need,
If I had
baby.
said pump chump, then I could connect those, but not really. Not the one hitter. No,
At least
sir.
give him
I'm
the
sorry.
second
I
pump.
apologize.
Exactly.
Damn it. Do I get a partial?
I'm
Do I get a
faithful.
partial for that?
Give the man some
Listen.
credit. He is a happily.
Listen, man,
married
I
man.
stick around. I'm a faithful
The
man.
cuddler. There's a cuddler.
You know what they say? Those who can't do have a Kill Team podcast. Yeah. So
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Here we go. For 4 points and potentially all of the marbles.
Oh, I love marbles.
Your second riddle. One word. Loyalist chapter. Here we go. You guys seen that movie about Nelson Mandela? Have
on.
you guys seen that movie about Nelson Mandela?
Come on, man.
I can
I've
see
seen this
it.
movie.
I can see it in
Man.
my head.
Then. Oh, man.
And it's
Have
one
you
word.
seen the movie about Nelson Mandela? One word loyalist chapter.
Oh, Ben.
Go ahead, Ben.
Is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it or say what I think it would be for the 40K.
It's name then guess, Ben, not name and life story,
so
mate.
The name I should say this. The name of the movie is not the exact
Yeah. This is what
name of the
Invictors.
chapter. It's edited
Invictors.
just a tiny
Invictors.
bit. It is the Invictors.
Oh,
Invictors
Mamma
is
Mia.
correct.
Oh,
Mamma Mia.
That
Am I walking away with 12 points here, gentlemen? Is that what just happened?
You're walking away with
No.
8. Because 4
Oh,
plus
okay.
4 is
I thought it was double.
Basic math,
Oh.
Ben.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was worth
public
double.
school
I
education
thought it was
math
worth-
that just happened.
That was
there.
worth double. Never mind. That was worth
The
double.
school
I
system
feel like
let
that
you down
faux pas
there, mate. Don't
probably
worry.
get some points knocked off.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
even
hey,
if-
Lord of
you know
Man
what?
counts
Hey,
for 12.
You know what? It's okay, guys. Take all those points back. Take those 4 points back. Who's still winning, Russ? Who's still winning?
I'm not sure, Ben. The line's breaking up. Anyway, let's just cut to the end of this segment.
looks like Ben is taking home the Hostenental belt, as it's now referred
Wow.
to.
Oof.
The Hostenental belt. There's
Oof.
the Gestenental,
Hostenental
the
belt.
Hostenental, and
Feels
the heavyweight
good.
champion.
Devastated.
Adrian,
Personally.
you're just my good luck charm, man. You're my good luck charm. You just
I
bring out
guess
the
so,
best
man.
in me.
American
What can I say?
collusion.
It's that American ping.
Yeah.
American ping, man.
You guys are getting arrested along with Trump this week. Topical. Yeah, then we get the news down here.
Hey.
We get the news down here.
Being arrested for collusion.
Yeah,
Ben,
massive
what were you doing on
insider
January 6th,
trading.
buddy?
Yeah. Oh God. Whoa,
Well-
let's be careful here.
You could say that was a landslide of a victory for Ben today.
Ben just
It
took
was a
every
team
single
effort.
beard
It was-
on the entire podcast, put it on a pole, and freaking mopped the floor with it. Gosh dang.
Well, let's
Hits.
do
Hits
it
so
one more
much.
time. We'll play it up over itself for the end of Legions of Adrian.
Good luck
Ooh, I
to
wonder
us.
if I got it or the chat got
Only
it.
say this once. It's finally time for Legions of Russ.
That was a good question that you said during the outro song, Ben. Did the chat beat you?
No.
I think they
Yes.
beat me.
Yeah,
I think they
Andy
beat
got
me.
it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Andy Clem.
Well
Now,
done.
Rudy had
Invictus.
Rudy had the answer, but
Oh.
wasn't until
Nice.
after
I think
Andy-
the answer. So,
Oh,
hey, 2 points
Yeah,
for Rudy.
that's
I'll give
fair.
2 points
That's
for Rudy
fair.
for that, man, because he got it for sure.
I think Andy. Wait. Rudy Invictus. So, and that's just
Yeah.
whether.
technically
Andy had it or
Andy
Rudy had it?
Clem gets it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would say Rudy
Yeah.
would get, for me, he would get a partial guess with Invictus. So you get 1 victory point for the partial, 2 because it's before clues. But yeah, it looks like Andy Clem came in with the
Yep.
actual answer.
I love that the
So,
chat
I
is
just
now-
wanna
Ben.
say,
So close, so close.
I feel a little
Ben.
bit of
So
shade.
close.
So close.
I feel a little bit of shade coming my way. Spectre 2197 says you two had it well before Ben. You know what? I don't appreciate that little word. Well, I was gonna say I don't know if I appreciate that word. Well
Love
feels like maybe just insult to
Poignant.
injury.
Poignant.
But
Poignant.
okay.
I like that the chat now has its own
Okay.
belt too. There's the chattenental belt.
Chattenental.
The chattenental belt. Well done,
Yeah.
chat. I love it. I'm here for
I
it.
love it,
champions.
dude.
The chat champ.
Spectre,
Well,
I'm trying my best
yourself
over here,
your own
man.
Chattenental
Trying my
belt,
best.
that's believe it or not, guys, that brings us to the end of the show. It's been a hell of an emotional journey.
Reese.
We've learnt new things. We've heard each other's feelings. We've handed out championship belts, and we've decided the future of Kill Team all in one podcast. So, well done,
Feature
Russ.
Kill Team Space Hulk, right?
Yes, so that's what it's
Yep.
called now,
Yeah.
isn't it? Oh, geez. Well,
Good
thank
stuff.
you, Adrian, so much for coming in. Thank you for being the better version of Russ.
Yeah, man.
We really
Yeah,
Wow.
just the best host.
Wow.
The best host Legions of Russ has ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with me. And next time, I would love to switch it up a little bit on y'all. I would love to do some Adrian's Eldari.
Oh,
yes.
Ooh, I'm here
Oh,
for
I would
that.
lose those for
I am-
sure.
I am.
I would
here
lose, but
for
I'm
that.
down.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
too
you.
I'm
Thank
too
you.
strong
Yeah.
at guessing the loyalist. You have to change it up. If you want to, let these guys have a shot, you would have to just change the format so drastically, just to nerf me
Gotta
because I'm
keep the
way too
American
strong.
bias there. Yeah.
Can't wait
Yeah,
for the-
I'm way too strong. You have to nerf me.
the Ben
Yeah.
balanced data slate due out this quarter. I'm hanging for
Yeah.
that. Thank you as always,
Yeah.
Ben from Battle Brothers Tabletop, for turning up to your own podcast.
Yeah, it's nice when I show up, isn't it? It's when I do this
Okay.
thing that we agreed to do.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
to
fulfilling your
you,
obligations, Ben.
Russ, also turning up to your own podcast. GFN Gaming, of course.
It's always a struggle, but here we are. Thank you for you, Reese, just showing up to your own podcast as well.
Thank you. I was here. Thank you.
Yeah, always there.
As always, thank you so much, everyone in the chat. You guys make it a lot of fun. You add a whole bunch to the show. So thanks for stopping by live.
So much fun.
Yeah. Thank you to our Patreons. As always, we appreciate the support. You guys help it make it that we can turn up. And as we do, turn up to our own show. And remember, Casual Wargamers on YouTube, head there. Follow Spotify. All these things is probably where you're listening to this, seeing it on YouTube. And we've been really well behaved. We've been pretty close to consistently doing this weekly, in and around.
Oh my
roughly
goodness, look at us.
With notice.
with
With
more than
notice.
10 minutes
Yeah.
notice. I don't want to brag.
More than 10 minutes notice.
I don't want to brag.
We're getting there. We're learning.
Good for us. Yeah.
Thanks as always for listening, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Adrian,
Keep it
thanks so much,
casual.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Cheers.
guys.
Thanks very much. A huge shout out from us to our patrons who help keep everything going. So a big shout out to Kill Team Ken, Roscoe88, Justin Kung, TS Freebooter, Vulture B, Average Joe 27, Kill Team Cascadia, Craig F. Lincoln, George, Alan Chapman, Hillux, Swanky McMofo, Stooge Co, Admiral Rudy, Michael Richards, Gordon Ballantyne, Dave B,